Hi, this is Matt Yetter of Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Thursday, December 28th, 2023. The address we're inspecting today is 2593 Sunset Avenue, West Lynn, Oregon, 97068. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through a pulled toilet access in the first floor half bathroom. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it's been noted some each sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe, all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspection recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. This looks like the exterior clean out, so I'm going to zero out the counter here. So we are at the clean out in the front yard. Everything up until this point looked pretty good. So there's our clean out. There is a little bit of roots coming through the clean out right there. So right at that clean out connection, there are a little bit of roots, and the clean out is right in the bushes. Unfortunately, so there's a little bit of root intrusion happening there. Very, very minor, ineffectual little guys. But at that connection, right at the clean out, because of those thick bushes that are all around, there are some roots happening there. So again, here is our clean out. So we're in the clean out now, and then you go just another couple inches, and then there's some roots. So again, there are some roots from the bushes coming in there. So those will most likely need to be removed, cut out, or repaired. They don't really appear to be causing any issues there, but there are, some roots making their way through nonetheless. Going to transition here. So this signifies a few things. At around 55 feet, this signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from a 3-inch pipe into a 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials. We're going from ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be by your own responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. There's a pretty smooth transition into the 3034 piping. And then we're going to reach the lateral. You can see this is the end of the line for us here. This is the city lateral, or the large lateral pipe running through the middle of the road out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, at least the homes on this street, are tying into. And this would be the end, officially, a buyer-owner responsibility. I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe. Look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Overall, the pipe appeared to be in pretty good condition. Everything flying through the pipe. Nice downhill pitch. You know, we like that pitch because you get gravity working with you. So you flush a toilet and you have gravity helping push everything through this pipe real strongly. The only little issue is just if you have some roots, because the clean out happens to be right in the midst of this dense, thick hedge, that some of those roots from that hedge have found their way into a weakened area in that clean out. So probably the sewer pipe, if not now, you know, at some point will need some attention. So I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions there. Can they be cut out? Should the pipe be dug up, opened up, and repaired? Or just to kind of make suggestions for next steps. Like I said, at this point, if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe is going downhill, so that's great. Overall, it looks to be in good condition, but just those little bit of roots may need some attention at some point. And it's not really causing any issues right now. So again, right now, snapshot of the property, there's no sign of blockage, there's no sign of backup. I'm sure the house has never had any blockage or backup based on that little bit of scraggly, ineffectual little roots. But you know, the thing is about roots is over time, in the Northwest especially, they'll get more invasive, they'll get more intrusive, and so they'll continue to thrive and grow in there until at some point it could cause some issues. So probably not an emergency, but at some point those will have to be dealt with in the form of cutting them out, sealing them out, or digging up the pipe and replacing that weakened area where the roots are able to make their way in. So I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Okay, I've turned off the water. There still is some residual stuff making its way through, but I'm going to start pulling back here.
Probably a piece of cardboard in that bucket or something over the opening. So maybe you can let me know. I'll come back. I know I'll probably put it back on after everything is documented the way you want.
I'm all done right now.
Okay, well then we'll come up with a cover for that hole, probably just out of that cardboard. So did everything look okay except for the roots?
So again, here is the roots one more time. Very minor and ineffectual. My hunch is the owners have never had any blockage or backup into the house based on this. It's very scraggly and ineffectual. These are the roots that are located right at that clean out there in the front yard in the hedge. And these look like the roots from the hedge. So before I think at some point this is going to need some attention. It's probably not an emergency, like I said, but I'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions here. At some point they'll probably either need to be cut out or the pipe dug up and repaired, just to prevent the possibility of future issues. But if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe is not really causing any issues. There's no sign of blockage. There's no sign of catching toilet paper. There's no sign of anything happening here based on these little scraggly guys.